What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Kisha.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Good day, Foxboro. I'm Nick Brancaccia, reporting for the Foxboro Youth Productions What's Up. We are here at Foxboro High School. We're hoping to get some good interviews with some of the new French foreign exchange students here. We hope to find out more about the program, and we hope to give everybody an educated input of what the program's about and how it affects our community. So let's get to it. So I'm here with two of our good participants in this program, one of who is from France and the other of who is the American counterpart. So tell us a little bit about the program from your perspective.
Ouais. Est-ce que tu aimes le programme? Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Qu'est-ce que tu as fait les jours? Qu'est-ce que tu as fait hier soir et oui.
So yesterday we going to pick up pumpkins and cut that like to American tradition. So it was really fun and I really like it.
So what do you feel about the program?
So far it's been really fun. We had them try a bunch of classic American junk food, some of which they liked, some of which they didn't really seem to. And I'm just really looking forward to the rest of the week and showing her classic American traditions and having a lot of fun. Yeah. So,
just for you, what impact has this event and this program had on you?
So it's really incredible to be able to welcome other cultures into my home and also be able to learn about the French culture. It's really just incredible. It's amazing, yeah.
So what made you participate in this program?
So I participated in the Spanish exchange last year, and it was just so fun and so incredible. And they asked if I wanted to participate in the French exchange, and I had such an amazing time with the Spanish one. I wanted to do it again. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty interesting. So my last question goes to you. How has this event, or how do you like it here in America, I should say?
Qu'est-ce que ton opinion pour les États-Unis? Yeah, oui.
I always have been dreamed to go in USA before, so I'm really happy to be here now. And what I think is that it's really beautiful here, and people are really nice with me since this morning, and yeah, I really like it.
Très bien.
So I am here with
Rob Canfield from the school committee.
Antoine.
And I'm Bo Canfield.
So tell us how this program has impacted you.
We're very excited that Antoine is here with us for the week, or for the 10 days, and then we're excited that Bo is going to go over and stay with Antoine's family next April. So it's been great to have somebody new in our home, and looking forward to, we're going to try some different cheeses that Antoine is introducing us to later this week. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's really great because the exchange is a very good way to improve my English in the first time, and just to see other people, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm really excited because it's direct immersion to French culture, especially when I go there. I'm really excited, and I also know that Antoine being at my house is direct immersion for him as well, and I think it's really cool that I get to form a friendship with someone who's across the ocean, but it's a way to experience different cultures in the world, and I think it's really cool.
So as a member of the school committee, how has the school committee been involved in planning events like these?
Well, I think what we do is certainly always make sure that the resources are available to continue programs like this, because we've been doing this, as Mrs. Lord said, for a number of years. She was actually one of the women who started this program years ago, and we think it's valuable as we create students who are ready for a global world, to be able to go back and forth between, whether Spanish students or French students, or when the students go to Australia, any other trips they do. I think it's really valuable, as far as being able to learn how other countries and other cultures work. So whatever we can do as a school committee, again, to encourage and make sure those resources are available, we want to do.
So are you excited to be in America?
Yeah, of course. America is a great country, but first, America is a dream, something like that. And for French to be there, it's very good. I think that it's like a dream for all people to be in a different country than France, for example. And I'm really excited to be here. Yeah, for sure.
That's good. Are you excited to be going to France soon?
Oh yeah, I'm very, very excited. It's going to be really cool because it's going to be very, very different than what I'm used to in the U.S. And it's not very often that you get that opportunity being so young. So I think that it's really cool that the school provides this opportunity to kids like me who get to speak French on like a daily basis in school, and now I get to go practice it in another country.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I've got for you guys. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
No problem. So, do you mind telling us your name and your title in this program?
My name is Deborah Grant. I'm a French teacher here at the high school, and I'm the advisor for the French Exchange.
And what about you?
I'm Beverly Lord, a retired world language teacher from Foxboro High School. And I was the one with two others who, at the beginning of the 80s, did research, and we started this program. I believe the first year was actually 82 to 83, and then that school no longer participated, but we have been exchanging groups with Longjumeau, France since 1986, which is more than 30 years now. And I was joyous when I retired that people like Madame Grant came along and wanted to carry on the torch.
So, what made you start the program?
Well, I had been lucky enough as a college student to live a year in Paris with a French family. And it was the beginning when some schools were trying this out. So we talked the principal into letting us do some research, and that's how it all started.
So,
And even our former principal and his wife went over and stayed with the principal of their high school, and we had the principal from Longjumeau come and stay here with the Rexes one year. So it has extended into faculty members and even the heads of the schools.
so what made you continue the program?
I thought that the program had a lot of value, and now that I've actually participated in it, I think it's one of the most valuable experiences we could ever give to our students.
I'm now a member of the school committee, and our Australian trip that the jazz music students said, this is the importance of foreign exchanges. One of the girls said between her experience, positive experience with Spanish exchange and going to Australia, has made up her mind that she wants to major in international business when she goes to college.
So, actually, that partially answers the next question I was going to ask. But what kind of an impact do programs like these have on our community? I'll start with you, and then I'll head over to you.
Well, on our students specifically, it gives them the chance to practice the language and to see the culture. But on the whole community, I think it just gives us such a great experience to be able to meet people from another country. Friendships and bonds seem to form almost instantly, and it gives you hope for the future, hope for peace, at least for me, to see that things like that, people can understand each other, understand different cultures, and appreciate them.
What about you?
There are lifelong friendships that I have seen develop through this. One example is one of the French exchange students had her French sister, quote unquote, come over and read part of the service when she and her husband were married here. Another student, former student, took her family just this past spring over and spent the time with her exchange student and her family. So the young children are now starting to email each other. It extends that much. Another example with the Webbers, they met the parents of their French exchange student. The parents became such good friends that the Webbers went to France, visited the parents in the southern part of France, and those parents came here and have spent extra time with the Webbers. So the impact is great. But I think one of the most important parts of these lifelong friendships that have developed.
Well, thank you very much, both of you, for your interviews. I say that this program, from my personal part, is truly a great thing for our community and a great thing for our world. So, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, I would like to add one more thing. The value of the kind of program that we started here is the homestay. Rather than, if you can travel and see, 3 different cities or in France for a week, that's one thing. But the homestay, you get the culture, you get the families, you get their school life, plus you get the cultural exchange by visiting the museums.
And those things can't be learned in a book or from a video.
No.
You get to actually live it.
And you end up speaking a second language.
So, that's all I've got for today. Thank you very much for your time and for answering my questions so well. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Merci.
So, do you mind telling us your names?
I'm David.
And I am Raphael.
So, how has this program impacted you two?
So I think, in my opinion, it has kind of just opened up my perspective to see what, like the different lifestyle it is in French. For example, just he was with me for school today, and he was always telling me like how different the things in school were. So it kind of opened my eyes to see like, not, everywhere school is not the same.
I think it's really interesting to discover the United States of America. And it's really different to France. For example, we can use the phone in class. Yes, that's true. And everything is more bigger than in France, so it's really interesting, yeah.
So, how would you say that you've become friends throughout your time?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Even though we've only known each other for a few days, we've been spending so much time together throughout these days, so yeah.
What would you say?
Yeah, the same. Sorry.
So, will you be going to France someday?
Unfortunately I won't be going this April, but I would really love to travel there at some point in my life.
If it's possible, yeah.
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 So, you talked a little bit about some of the differences between France and America. Do you mind elaborating a little bit more?
Sorry?
Do you mind speaking a little bit more about them?
I don't
The
understand.
differences?
Yes.
Do you mind just saying a few more of the differences?
Everything is more different between the France and the United States. Everything, the high school, the street, the house, everything is different, I think.
Well, do you enjoy it here?
Yeah, of course, I love it.
Well, that's pretty much all I've got to ask you guys, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so do you mind telling us your name and your position in the program?
Of course. I'm Christine Smith, and I am the department head of the World Language Department here at Foxboro High School.
So, how do you participate in the program?
Well, this year in this part of the program, the French exchange, usually I just kind of assist or help out or just kind of socialize with our French friends. But this year I have the pleasure of actually hosting one of the French teachers. So it's his first time to the United States, actually. So it's really exciting to be the one who gets to introduce him to our culture and to our corner of the world. But typically I also participate in the Spanish exchange program. So I am very familiar with how the program operates, and I think it's probably one of the best experiences a student can have here at Foxboro High.
So, would you say that you and the teacher who you're hosting at your house, would you say that you both are enjoying the experience?
Oh, definitely. Yes, indeed. it's nice to just kind of sit around and share a meal together. He helps me prepare my meal so he can really feels at home. I introduced him to some of my friends yesterday so that he gets to talk to people more than just myself when he's not here at school. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I'm learning a lot from him as well about life in Paris because that's where he lives.
So how do you like French culture?
French culture, I have to say, I really don't know that much. I'm very interested in learning French, and I really hope to get there this summer, maybe to attend a language program. It's something I have always wanted to do. I have visited the country before, and it's beautiful. And I have to say that Paris is one of the most beautiful cities I have ever visited in my life. So I can't wait to get back there again, and it's nice to know I might have a friend waiting for me when I get there.
Well, that's very good. So how is the participant rate in this year's exchange program?
So this year, with 20 students traveling, that's really the max, actually, that they can travel with. The same for the Spanish, so I imagine it's the same for the French. They can really take a max of 20 students. So the fact that we were able to host all of these students here at Foxboro, even though I don't think we have 20 traveling, it just says a lot about Foxboro families and their willingness to open up their homes to people, knowing they're going to have this half of the experience. And at this point, they're going to form a friendship for the rest of their lives because social media allows us to be really close when, in fact, we're an ocean apart.
Well, thank you very much for your interview. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
So, what are your names?
Anita.
My name is Leah.
So, you're both from France? What part?
Paris.
Paris too.
So, how do you like America?
Yes.
Yes.
Et qu'est-ce que les choses dans les États-Unis que tu aimes?
People, food, and mood. Yeah.
All right. When did you start the program?
On Sunday. On Sunday.
Sunday.
What have you done since you've been here? Qu'est-ce que tu as fait samedi, dimanche et mardi?
We pick pumpkin. We go to the cheesecake factory. We do shopping, and we go to school. And that's it.
What have you done?
Pumpkin picking too, and curve it and heat pizza.
Oh, you made a jack-o'-lantern?
Yes.
All right, Foxboro, I had a great time here, and I'm sure you all had a great time watching. I'm Nick Brinkhoff Show, reporting for What's Up. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good rest of your day.